All right, staff at St. Luke's got a pair of surprises this morning. The first surprise was food.
The second, let's get out to Fox 4's Marcus Officer to find out.
Well, I would tell you, but I can, but also I can show you. You might remember this face, this hair, this guy over here. I think he's called the Cheetah. Tyreek Hill is here passing out food to 100 St. Luke's workers here today. This is something to show appreciation for the staff, what they've done over the course of these last couple of months. Janie Johnson, the CEO of this fine hospital, you were excited today that this is happening. When you got the word that Tyreek was going to be coming out, what did you know that was going to mean to your staff that's put in so many hours these last 2 months?
Oh, this means so much to our staff. They are so excited that he is here today. This just affirms the value that the community places on our healthcare workers. They've been working so hard. This just fills their cup.
To be able to know that there are folks out there that are still trying to help, that are, in this time where it feels like things are changing, but there's still so much that needs to be done. What does this mean for the work moving forward for the workers to know that they get this boost and can continue to power through?
This just continues to allow them to acknowledge the value and the importance of the work they do every day. They're here 24/7. Irregardless of a pandemic, they're showing up to work. And the community support and Tyreek's support here today, it rewards them, it encourages them, and it keeps them focused on what they do best, and that's taking care of our community.
What have the last couple of months looked like for those that, we've been able to cover stories, talk about it, but what's it been day in and day out trying to get through this?
It's been hard. I won't lie. It's been very hard. It's been scary for our workers. This is a pandemic, and so they've had to wear lots of layers of protective equipment, which is new and different, but they just shouldered through it. This is their passion. This is what they do. They understand the importance of what they do, and the community's outpouring of support just recognize that, and it reaffirms that the work they do matters.
For those in the community that see a Tyreek Hill coming out and doing this, how do you think that will help motivate them to give in their own other ways? They might not be, have his name value, but the work that they put in, the charitable contributions they make would mean the same. Does this help motivate people to do that?
Oh, I hope so. The community's been amazing. The cards, the letters. I go and I read the letters to big huddles of staff so that they all hear and feel the importance and the value that our community places on us. Cards, letters, snacks, drinks, it means the world to the staff that are here working tirelessly, caring for our patients. So it's very, very affirming and so appreciated right now.
I know the Super Bowl feels like 5 years ago, but for some of these workers, this is going to be a huge day similar to that. We'll hear from Tyreek coming up after he's done handing out these 100 meals. Of course, folks have been gathering over the last couple of minutes, excited. They've been waiting. Actually, most of this was a surprise. I think they knew they were getting food. They just didn't know who was going to bring it to them. So we'll hear from Tyreek a little bit later here on Fox 4, and we'll see just how many more folks can get pictures in. Of course, socially distancing, being safe as best as possible. But we'll hear from him a little bit later here on Fox 4. Until then, though, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
It's so hard to break habits. You want to get up right next shoulder to shoulder to somebody to see, to get a picture.
The whole elbow dap thing is like back in full effect now. It is awkward because your first reaction is to go, oh my God, it's nice to meet you, but you can't do that. And then with the mask, muffle, anyway, the fact that he's here, I think, means a lot too. So that's something that folks are going to be excited about. And they're still able to take their pictures, so that's huge too.
He's pretty fast at handing out the food too.
Kelsey, are we doing the math
I think he
thing
still
next?
runs faster than he's handing that out. I'll tell you that.